It's very important. I can't stress it enough how important it is to report it. You have to put your pride aside. You have to put anything else, any criticism people might have about you, all that aside.
We have a victim that will come in months after the fact and say, I'm having a hard time dealing with this. I'm not coping. I'm not sleeping. I have anxiety. I'm either sleeping too much or not sleeping at all. And I thought I could handle this.
You may not want to talk about it, but you also don't want to lose yourself. You don't want to mentally drive yourself crazy because you're trying to internalize what happened.
It was my fault because I accepted the drink. It was my fault because I was with the people that I know I probably shouldn't have been hanging out with.
It's your fault he's gone. It's your fault his career's over. It's your fault. You shouldn't have asked him to come over. You shouldn't have offered to buy the pizza.
I didn't fight him off. I didn't hurt him. I wasn't the one who got him out of my bed.
How is that my fault? That's in no way my fault. But at the time, I didn't realize that.
I kind of tried to pretend like it didn't happen.
I just didn't want to believe that it happened. I didn't want to believe it happened to me.
It took my counselor about 6 months maybe to convince me that it wasn't my fault.
I knew that from the start, but it still takes a lot of time to even get that out of my head. Even though I know, it's still those back thoughts and analyzing and nitpicking every part of that incident. And that's the worst thing you can do to yourself, is let it get to you, because that's letting the person who did this to you win.
I wasn't going to let this one incident stop me from being who I am and living my life.
It doesn't make you weaker of a person because it happened to you. You just have to get the appropriate help to deal with it.
And I have a victim advocate at the counseling service here on base, and that's really helpful to have that resource. Any questions I have, she's there to answer it for me. And then my therapist, who has helped me through the emotions, the PTSD, and all that too. It has been a lot of help.
A lot of people see asking for help as a sign of weakness, when when to me, in fact, it is a sign of strength. Because to be your own worst critic, to tell yourself that you need help, that really takes a lot of strength.
And that's what stops a lot of Marines from coming forward, is they'll be underage and drinking, or in the wrong place they feel at the wrong time.
It's underreported for females. It's even more so for males.
Because how do you come and you say that you've been a victim of sexual assault being a man? They feel like, every Marine wears an S on their chest.
You got this whole bravado, macho, I should be able to defend myself against anything going on. And if I report that I was victimized by whether a male or a female, that tends to affect my ability to lead. That's what the mindset is. Now, that is not true, but from a male perspective, that's what they see. That if I report this, I want to be seen as weak.
We care about you. We care about what has happened, and we're going to make sure the right thing happens. But more importantly, we want you to still be a Marine and stay in our Marine Corps, and we're going to do everything we can to keep you on track and to take care of you as a human being, because that's the right thing to do.
If you come to me as a Marine who has been sexually assaulted, the most important thing for you to do is to talk about it. Not because the Marine Corps needs you to do that, because you need you to do that.